One, two, three. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Shupriyo Verse. My name is Shupriyo and I'm a musician from Calcutta. So today's video is going to be really special. Today I'm gonna share with you my all-time favorite top 5 guitarists that helped me shape my music, and they've also made me who I am basically. Without them, I wouldn't be able to call myself a musician. So yeah, these 5 guitarists are extremely important to me. Their discographies, their musical journey, their musical careers, and everything, they have revolutionized music, each and every single one of them. And I just hope that young guitar players who are coming up, they listen to guitarists like these so that they can inspire themselves and make music which is relevant for more than 10 plus years. That is very important. So this is my top 5 all-time favorite guitarist list. Let's go. So number 5 has to be Marty Friedman. Why? Because back when I was just starting out learning guitar, so I was exposed to a lot of metal music. My initial guitar learning days was surrounded by metal music and rock music, because it's very natural. When you pick up the guitar, the first kind of music that you get exposed to is always has been rock music, metal music, because it's flashy. It's like the guitarists majorly get the limelight because of the shredding guitar solos and whatnot. So it is very natural that like metal music is always exposed to a young guitarist, metal or rock music. Yeah. So yeah, naturally I got exposed to bands like Metallica, Megadeth, Lamb of God, all the top tier metal bands that are out there. Megadeth instantly became a personal favorite because of course Dave Mustaine's insane guitar riffing and songwriting and that gnarly, mean sounding voice, but as well as Marty Friedman's incredibly melodious and exotic sounding guitar solos. That was the X factor that attracted me towards Megadeth. I can still recall like the initial albums, early albums of Megadeth, Cryptic Writings, Rust in Peace, and Euthanasia. Like these 3 albums are very important, not just for me but for the entire metal music genre in general. So these are like the foundation albums of what we now have and know as thrash metal. I was always blown away by Marty's out of the box note bending solos, and of course Tornado of Souls, Lucretia, and then Symphony of Destruction, of course, and even the solo from Atulemon. Oh, I love everything that he has done, and even his early works with Jason Baker in Cacophony, incredible. I still dig up old videos of Marty Friedman and Jason Baker performing as Cacophony and trading of guitar licks, and after that, the journey he has made from metal musician to a Japanese lead instrumentalist, solo instrumentalist, has been amazing, and he has worked with a lot of amazing musicians in Japan as well. His Japanese influences and how he has mixed them with his metal foundation and created a wonderful, grand, larger than life genre has always been very inspiring for me. So yeah, Marty Friedman, number 5. Please do check it out and you would love it. Comment down your favorite Marty Friedman solo or work. I would love to check it out if I haven't already. So number 4 is Sinister Gates. Why Sinister Gates? Because like I said, when you're starting out your journey as a guitarist, you're exposed to all the flashy and like cool stuff, and of course cult stuff. There is nothing more cult than like 2009, 2010, even before that, Avenged Sevenfold era, that emo metalcore, that phase of metal going through the sonical changes and becoming of modern metal is very important. And one of my favorite band was and still is Avenged Sevenfold. And I've been listening to Avenged Sevenfold because of my a very good friend of mine who used to be a former drummer in my band Dreadhammer, Rohan Bakshi. Shout out to you, Rohan, you fucker. So we used to like listen to a lot of Avenged Sevenfold, the Nightmare album, the City of Evil album, even the stage album. I personally love the stage album, even though it has faced a lot of criticism. But yeah, Sinister Gates was like, for me it was Sinister Gates, for Rohan it was the Rev. And it made sense because I am a guitar player and Rohan used to be my like on stage best friend, or like off stage best friend as well. So we both share the similar bond like Rev and Sinister Gates. So that kind of pushed us to dig more of Avenged Sevenfold, and we used to listen to entire albums. We used to jam together. I still remember I used to go directly from school to Rohan's house with my guitar so that I can jam Avenged Sevenfold songs with him. Good old days. And yeah, I have always loved Sinister Gates because Sinister Gates has a very different way of approaching a melody. It's so complex, yet it will bring you back home. And it's flashy yet very melodic. It's everything you look for in a sound like Avenged Sevenfold. A sound like Avenged Sevenfold deserves a solo like what Sinister Gates plays. Yes, and he does that with such an aura, such a charisma, and like so much ease. It's so comforting to watch him play that with so much ease. He's playing the solo for, I don't know, Afterlife or the stage intro. It's so complex, yet he does it with so much ease, and he brings that casualness of in his stage presence as well. So I was really fond of that imagery as a child. So yes, and of course, a few of his works which really stood out to me was, of course, the Dear God solo. Oh my god, it's so melodic, so amazing. His amazing riffings as well, how he approached music. I used to dig behind the scenes video of Avenged Sevenfold making music as well. From Sinister Gates and Avenged Sevenfold, I learned how camaraderie is so important in a band, in a successfully functioning band. So yeah, Avenged Sevenfold, Sinister Gates. Please check it out. Number 3 has to be Vivian Campbell. Why Vivian Campbell? Because just check this out. Yes, this is the same guy from legendary bands like Def Leppard and Dio. Yes, I got exposed to Vivian Campbell through my vocalist in Dreadhammer, Rishabh Bhattacharya, who's like an elder brother to me. and he has suggested so much good music to me, and so much like insanely talented guitar players as well. I remember we were about to play a tribute to the Gods gig in someplace else back in Park Street, Calcutta, and we were preparing an entirely cover set. That was the time when I got to learn the song "Rainbow in the Dark" by Dio. While I was learning the song, I immediately realized that this solo is not an ordinary solo. It has so much power, so much feel, so much technicality, so many very minute details and nuances that you have to follow. So I immediately researched on the guitarist. I was like, who is this guy who played this solo? I found out it was Vivian Campbell. Later on in life, I got exposed to Def Leppard as well. So his immense precision in playing, his dynamics, his muted guitar playing, and incredibly melodic and percussive and whatever you want to call it, just tasty as guitar solos is what attracted me to him. And I mean, he brought elegance to 80s metal, and honestly, he is very underrated and he doesn't get the credit that he deserves. He even joined Dio when he was just 20 years old. Can you imagine? Yes, 20 fucking years old. And I still sometimes come across reels of him playing now. Like, I think he's almost 70 or 80. I don't know of his age. You know, there are certain things that are just very satisfying to watch and, listen to. Vivian Campbell is one of them. Please do check it out. Number 2 is none other than Steve Lukather. Yes, the man from Toto himself. He is known as a studio wizard. He has played over 1500 studio sessions. So that should tell you about his, idea about music. He has an insane amount of experience, and he's like the Swiss knife of musicians. Most people know him from Toto, and of course he has also laid down his guitar wizardry with Michael Jackson as well. If you remember the song Beat It, the solo is by Eddie Van Halen, of course, but the rhythm guitar parts was by Steve Lukather. Yes, the fact that he knows what to play and when to play has really built me as a musician, because as a musician you might want to play a lot of things, but you have to look at the song and you have to decide for yourself whether it is serving the song or not. So that judgment, that sacrifice you make as a musician, I have learned that from Steve Lukather. Yes, his incredible tone, his amazing dynamics, his amazing melody lines, his articulations, amazing playing. Is just check out his solo instrumental albums. You'll get to know for yourself. Yes, and of course, I'll Be Over You is one of my favorite songs. I was learning that song a few days back and I was like, oh my god, this is so blissful guitar playing, and the solo, so much emotions. Oh, it's a perfect ballad. I'm a sucker for perfect ballads, and Steve Lukather has successfully made, like, of course he has a way more credibility, but like, I love his ballads. Number 1, any guesses? Number 1 is, yes, Eddie Van Halen. Of course, the game changer. The man didn't just play guitar, he redefined it. Of course, like, from my initial days, I was always exposed to Eddie Van Halen, but I only got to understand what Eddie Van Halen did very later in life, because it is just the fact that he popularized tapping in guitar is legendary in itself, but Apart from that, his signature distortion tone, his amp models, his playing technique, his songwriting techniques, the way he approached a song, the way he conducted his workshops. I've seen a few of his workshops and I was blown away. He's a wonderful speaker, and he is a wonderful teacher as well. This guy spawned an entire generation of, electric guitarists and like lead guitarists per se, because be it the tapping, the dive bombs, and that brown sound, Eddie made guitar exciting and unpredictable again. Yeah, the first time I heard Eruption, it felt like I was hearing something really, futuristic. It was not from our time. It was very weird, but like it sounded good, but it sounded so futuristic. I couldn't fathom the fact that this was made back in the 80s, 90s, that era. I was so blown away by it. So you can understand how ahead of his time Eddie Van Halen was. And the moment I learned that the Beat It solo was played by him, I had to learn it, and I still love playing it solo. Someday I might cover it. I did a cover of Eddie Van Halen's Beat It a while back, but it was weird. So I would like to make another one. And of course, this guy is not only a musician, he is a musical scientist, you can say. So yeah, I love Eddie Van Halen. I love his songs. You can learn so much from him from a single song. If you know how to play Panama, I would consider you a good guitarist, because the things that he has played every 5 seconds, like at every 5 seconds interval, is a new thing that you can learn and work on. It's a technique, it's an exercise. So you will learn a lot from him. I would suggest please listen to Eddie Van Halen. You will grow as a musician. So that's it, guys. Thank you for listening and staying till the end. This was my all-time favorite top 5 guitarists, and I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you don't have to agree with the list. It's just my list. You can share your own top 5 list in the comment section. So these guys were basically the popular names, and I would like to make a video with 5 underrated guitar players that I listen to as well and I madly follow. So I would share that as well a few days after this. So let me know if you want to see that or not. Thank you. Subscribe to the channel, like, follow, subscribe to the channel, and see you soon. Bye.